Hey guys, Episdoe here, and I'm bringing a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about investing, so let's get right into it. Alright, so before we anywhere, I'm not going to be telling you guys to invest or not to invest, and also this is not just strictly about the stock market. So yeah, just without well, let's get more into it. Yeah, so recently I've been reading this book about investing for teens and stuff, because I'm a teenager, most likely you're a teenager, and a lot of teenagers are like, they got some money, their parents be like, here's $20, and over time that $20 grows and stuff, right? And either they spend it or, they save it. But the way I look at it is that you should put that money towards a way to make you more money, right? So when I say investing, I don't solely mean like stock markets. There's other way to invest. You can invest in like real estate, but that's, you're gonna need more money and stuff. You can invest in companies, like not like stock markets, but not like other companies. You can buy, like, for example, I don't know if any esports organizations are investing, but you can invest in that, some gaming stuff, because, this is a gaming channel, so, that's probably you like gaming or something. You can invest in that, or you could just, like, put the money towards a small startup, say you have $30, you go out, spend the $30 and buy something, and then sell it and flip it and make more money. Say for example, you buy an iPhone for $100, and then you flip it, you sell it for 120. You just made $20, right? That's investing pretty much in sort of purpose. The more I'm talking about is investing long term and with small amounts. So in the book that I'm reading about, it tells you how to invest with $1,000. So let's start with $1,000. So we have $1,000, right? It says that you can either invest into bonds, mutual funds, different stuff. If you guys want to, like, find all this stuff, you can, like, just Google it. It's not that hard. They're really common, like, things to understand, and they're not very difficult. Or you can invest in stocks and other savings accounts, like with the bank. So let's start with the savings. So if you start with the savings, you run about 1 to 2% each. Like, that's like max, honestly. Like, you don't get a lot through your savings, but, like, honestly, you just put your money in the savings account and it'll increase over time. Usually parents set this stuff up for their kids. I know my parents did at a very young age, and they're like, hey, if you ever give you like $10, just hold on to it, so you get 100 and give it back to me. I'll put it in your account. And at first I didn't understand like what it meant, but as I grew older and I learned more about money and stuff, I realized that, hey, they were actually making it so that I would eventually have more, because, quite frankly, if say I had all that money, $100 a year times whatever, like $1,000, right? So I had $1,000 and I just had it sitting in my house or on my desk or somewhere. I just had it sitting in cash. That $1,000 isn't gonna help. But if I put it in the account, in the bank account, 1% of $1,000 is $10, right? At that point, you're making $10 every year. Now that's not a lot, but $10, and then following year you're investing $1,010, and then that you get another percent. So over time, that percent is getting higher and higher. So that's basically what the book is also talking about, is that, put it in the bank account or something, and you can, over time, you'll see it grow. But if you want a little bit of faster approach but still long term, you can look at mutual funds, bonds, and stuff like that. I don't know a lot about mutual funds or bonds or funds or really any of that stuff. I mostly know a lot about the stocks. Well, not a lot, but I know quite a bit. Not even quite a bit. I know a good amount. Like, I know the basics pretty much, right? So in the book, the scenario is that you take the $1,000, right, and you open a bank, an account with a company like Fidelity or Scottrade or something like those, like the trading banks and stuff like that. You make an account, you put your deposit, whatever their minimum is, right? And there you're good to go. You go out into the world, you're trading. It's like, you don't trade. Like, honestly, when I first started learning about stocks, I was like, yo, let me just trade stocks daily, and I will, like, make $5-10 and it'll be better, right? It didn't, like, hit me until after a bunch of stocks started tanking that, like, I should probably look more long term, because as soon as those tank, I sold. And then when I sold, they went back up, and I was like, wow, I shouldn't have sold, right? That's when I realized that you need to do long term. And if you look at any Fortune 500 company in the last 5-6 years, they've all exploded. If you literally look at, like, Apple's like probably the biggest company right now. If you bought their stocks at like 1990 for like $1 or something, you'd probably be a millionaire right now, because their stocks are like a couple $100. And if you buy it for like 90 cents, you're probably not going to buy one or two. You're going to buy quite a bit, like $100,000 worth or $20,000 worth or whatever, right? So if you look at long term, that's when you're gonna get. So you look at 20-30 years, and that's how you pretty much, you know, start with your investing. That's pretty much gonna do it for me for this video. I think I'm gonna actually make this a series. So if you guys want to see a second episode where I talk more about mutual funds and stuff, I'll like look that stuff up and get back to you guys. And yeah, so this is just the intro to investing for teens, I guess we'll call it that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment down what you guys, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.